everyone, this is Caroline giving you guys this week's patient update. Since last week we don't have any new patient admits, which is really great, but that means that this video might be a little bit redundant in content considering that we still have all the same patients. But that being said, we do have some awesome updates that I would love to share with you, so let's get into it. First up is Great Horned Owl 122824. This is the owl that came in as a suspected car strike from Teton County, Wyoming, with head and eye trauma as well as soft tissue damage in the left wing. We have been continuously testing this bird's ability to hunt live prey every day for the past 2 weeks or so to no avail. Our team has been brainstorming different ways that we can encourage this bird to hunt. Our game plan as of now is to give this bird a feeding window during the day. A feeding window basically means that we only leave this bird's food out for a certain portion of the day, giving it the option to eat if it wants to and taking the food away if it doesn't consume it within that time frame. This can help encourage the bird to go after live prey when offered. Due to this patient's extremely healthy weight, our team feels really comfortable to use this as an option to get this bird hunting, and once this bird is officially hunting, we will consider release. We will definitely keep you all updated as this next week passes. Next up, we have Great Horned Owl 2824. This bird came in from Swan Valley, Idaho with fractures in the right radius and the left scapula, as well as head and eye trauma. Unfortunately, this bird is still not self-feeding, but like I mentioned 2 weeks ago, we've seen a delay in the healing process of this patient's fractures due to the meds that we were using to treat the head and the eye trauma. Thankfully, those rounds of meds have been completed, and we have actually seen a bit of progress in the mending of this wing. Here are the x-rays we took of this bird upon arrival. You can see a pretty obvious break in the radius. The scapular fracture is definitely more difficult to see, but if you look closely and compare the two sides, the bone that I have circled is misaligned compared to the other. These next x-rays were taken about a week ago, and you can see that the bones in the radius have come together a bit more, and the scapula has shown significant healing process. We will definitely continue to monitor the healing process of these fractures and let you all know how that goes over the next few weeks. Up next is Golden Eagle 3924 from Pinedale, Wyoming. This bird came in as a car strike with eye trauma as well as a fractured ulna. If you can recall, a few weeks ago, our vet sutured that fracture site shut, which are the two reasons why we have that wing wrapped up. I don't have any significant updates on this bird currently besides the fact that it's healing really well. You can see on this x-ray from about 2 days ago that the fracture is developing some calcium deposits. That's the part surrounding the fracture that almost looks like it's glowing. Calcification is a really great sign in the healing process of fractures because it tells us that the body is doing a good job ensuring that the bones are becoming strong again. We have been doing wrap changes on that wing every few days, and once the suture site is fully healed, we will move this bird out of our ICU and into the PCU where there is more space to make a mess. Lastly, for this week, we have Great Horned Owl 31124. This is the bird that came in very emaciated a few weeks back. Thankfully, this patient has been putting on weight every day and is self-feeding, which is awesome. We hope that in the next few weeks, this bird becomes strong enough to move outside to our flight barn to start regaining all of that important flight muscle and demonstrating live prey hunting. That wraps it up for this week. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Remember, if you want to do your part by keeping wild birds wild, you can go to our website at tetonraptorcenter.org to make a donation, or you can click the link in the description to donate directly. Thank you again so much, and we will see you guys next week.